From this to this. This is the second part of my car detail. I'm bringing in all of my tools, my polisher, my microfiber towels, the sprays, and of course some energy drinks and energy bars. Bottoms up. We're gonna start this day by inspecting the paint. I want to try and spot all the imperfections of the paint. Of course, since this is not a showroom car and it's a daily driver, I will try to remove as much as I can without removing a lot of paint and clear coat in the meantime. Here I will test the accuracy of the tool that I use to measure the depth of the paint. I will measure the depth of the paint on every single panel of my car. This will serve me as a detailed record. You can skip this part utilizing the timestamps you can find below. So the paint ranges between 100 and 250 micrometers depending on the panel of the car. Here I can spot a big defect on the roof of my car. I will remove it using a clay kit from Maguire's. I am comparing by touch the spot I just clayed versus the rest of the roof, and it is obvious that I must clay all of it. We pass to the next step, which is performing the first stage of the paint correction. I am using experimentally this machine in its forced rotation mode. This means that while performing a DA orbital move, the pad is rotating as if it was in a rotary tool. In the results, you can see that the defects of the paint have been removed, but we have added a very small hazing on the paint. After each step, I try to ensure quality and maximum learning, so I measure how much paint is removed. I then follow up with normal DA cutting and polishing steps, constantly checking the status of the paint. you can see that the part that has the two-stage correction is much glossier. I then wanted to try to use my mini rotary polisher from SPTA. I used a medium pad with compound and then a finishing pad with polish, but the results were not so good. After the small mistake of the first day, I continued on the next one with clear head. I realized that the roof is not up to the standards I wanted, so I just repolished, and being well rested truly made a difference. The final step was to apply carnauba wax from Maguire's. And the results won't disappoint you. Here I would like to showcase how I clean my pad. First, soaking it with diluted rinseless water, then working it directly with towels and by hand. It is like brand new. We just need to make sure that we remove as much residue of the clear coat as possible. Of course, I had to polish the whole car to ensure maximum clarity and paint correction. But since I saw that it did not need a compound cutting step, so there was no reason to do it. It was mainly the roof that had defects. A nice example of fine scratches that can be removed with the polish steps can be seen right here. I care about the 1% on my job, so I wanted to make sure that the bottom of the part of the tire receives protection, so I use these small ramps to elevate the wheels from the floor. Windows can make or break a detail, and they need to be spotless. Finally, the best and most enjoying part is to apply wax by hand, and we are finished with the exterior. And here I am applying a small plastic trim restorer, just to bring some extra clarity and gloss on the plastic trim around the car. Day 3 was focused on the interior detailing, and I cleaned first all my floor mats with my extractor. I found a small stain on the backseat of my car, which can be easily removed. And then of course we have to take care of the dashboard. We have to clean it and protect it against UV radiation. And we are done, so stay tuned for more satisfying details.